Hello, let's answer sample problem number 2. So given the following components of a force vector F, Fx is equal to 3 Newton and Fy is 0.5 Newton, find the magnitude and direction of the force vector. So yeah, you are given with components, so let's proceed with the magnitude. So this is number 2. So the magnitude is, kunin mo lang yung ganito. So the square root of, in terms of components, so of fx squared plus fy squared. So you are given with this one. So your fx is 3 Newton. So you just have to substitute 3 Newton squared. And your fy is 0.5 Newton. So substitute squared. So magkano to? Square root of the answer is 3.04. Okay, so approximately 3.04 Newton yung magnitude niya. How about yung direction niya? So the theta is the inverse tangent of Fy over Fx. Then your Fy is 0.5 Newton yung Fy mo. Tapos yung Fx is 3 Newton. Okay, so can I X this one? So 0.5 divided by 3. Tapos the inverse tangent of the answer, that is equal to 9.46 degrees. Okay, so more, kanya lang siya. Okay, 9.46 degrees. So 9.46 degrees is actually in quadrant 1. So quadrant 1 has both components are positive. Okay, so meaning hindi na tayo mag-shift ng angle because nasa quadrant naman yung angle natin, di ba? So that is 9.46. Okay? So double check na natin. So tangent 0.5 divided by 3. So that is 9.46 degrees or approximately 9 lang. Yeah. So how about number 3? Given the following displacement vectors as shown in the coordinate system, so we have this one, find a plus 2b, b minus 5a, and 3a plus 2b. So let's answer this one. So if find muna natin si a plus 2b. So here, hindi natin alam yung mga components vector, 'di ba? So hindi naman siya nagsabi na magnitude and direction. So let's just stick with finding the sum of a plus 2b. Okay, so first kunin muna natin yung components. Okay, so components of a, so we can have axi hat plus ay j hat. Okay, so your ax your a has an angle of 20 degrees. Pero hindi ito conventional angle. So what you're going to do is you have to make sure na you are starting from the positive x-axis. So positive x. Tapos you have to rotate until magpo-point ito sa vector kung saan siya na direct. Okay? Kung saan siya na-locate. So that is, how much is that? So this angle is 20 degrees man, diba? So this angle. So this form a straight line. So what you're going to do is your theta A is just equal to 180 degrees minus 20 degrees para makuha mo itong angle na to. Ito. Okay? So from the positive x-axis pointing towards the vector A, so that is equal to 160 degrees. Okay, so ito pa lang yung angle is 60 degrees from the positive x-axis. Okay, so then proceed to getting the components. So we have ax. The magnitude of a is, how much is that? That is 0.25 meters. Okay, tapos yung yung cosine theta is cosine of 160 degrees. So that is equal to 0.25 cosine of 160. Yeah, and that is equal to negative 0.23 meters. Okay, so ganun lang. So how about your AY? So your AY is equal to, again, the magnitude 0.25 meters, then sine of 160 degrees. So that is equal to, how much is that? 0.25 times sine of 160. So that is 0.09 meter approximately. Okay, so positive. So since 160 is in quadrant 2, so dapat imong x is negative, so correct. And your y must be positive, so correct again. So how about your b? So we have to find the components of b. So we have bx I hat plus by j hat. So again, we have to make sure that the angle must be a conventional angle. So here, your b is na siya angle nga 50 degrees from the positive y-axis. So yes, conventional na siya. So meaning that you will not add any more angles, you don't shift any more angles. So you just have to stick with 50 degrees and proceed to our formula. So we have bx, the magnitude of b. What is the magnitude of b? That is 1. So 1 meter. Tapos cosine of 50 degrees. So that is equal to, how much is that? 0.642. Okay, so 0.642 meters. And then your by is equal to cosine of, sine of 1 meter sine of 50 degrees. That is equal to 0.766 meters. Okay, so then we can now express our a and b using unit vectors. So your a is equal to negative 0.23 meters I hat plus 0.09 meter j hat. Then your b is equal to 0.642 meters I hat plus 0.766 meter j hat. Okay, so let's find a plus 2b first. So proceed. So letter A, find a plus 2b. So how much is that? So your a is, you just have to copy all of this. So negative 0.23 meters I hat plus 0.09 meters j hat. However, si b is i-multiply mo ng scalar quantity na 2. Okay, so 2 times the vector b. So we have 0.642 meters I hat plus 0.766 meters j hat. So that is equivalent to how much? So we just have to add two like vectors. So we have negative 0.23 plus, I will just put a 2 here sa I na ha, okay? So dito na nato 2 times 0.642. Okay, so we have 1.054 meters I hat. Again, how about your j hat? So we have 0.09 plus 2 kasi may 2 kasi yung i-multiply natin yung each component ng b ng 2 kasi may scalar quantity 2. So 2 times 0.766. So that is equivalent to 1.622 meters j hat. Okay, so ito yung a plus 2b natin. Then how about your b? So your b is b minus 5a. So what is that? So b minus 5a. So again, you just have to copy b. B is equal to 0.642 meters I hat plus 0.76. Okay, so bakit na ganito na yung ano ko tablet? 0.766 meters j hat minus 5 kasi may ano dito, may scalar quantity na 5. I-multiply natin each sa component ng A. So we have negative 0.23 meters I hat plus 0.09 meters j hat. Okay? So then proceed. So i-simplify muna natin yung si A. So we have copy B. So copy muna natin yung B. And then after, we have to simplify. So negative 5 times negative 0.23. So how much is that? So that is equal to positive 1.15. Okay, so 1.15 I hat. Then here, negative 5 times 0.09. So how much is that? So that is negative 0.45. So Control Z. So negative 0.45 meter j hat. Okay, so proceed to addition. So i-combine mo yung like unit vectors. Okay, 0.642 plus 1.15, so that is equal to 1.792. 1.792 meter I hat. The next is j hat naman, so 0.766 minus 0.45, that is equal to positive 0.316 meter j hat. Okay, so this is your b minus 5a. So letter C. So next, letter C is 3a plus 2b. Okay, so let's answer this one. So we have 3a plus 2b. So now, i-multiply natin si A ng 3 at saka si B ng 2. So 3, copy your vector A expression in terms of unit vectors. So we have here, how much yun? So 0.23 meter I hat plus 0.09 meter j hat. Then plus again the 2 times the vector B, which is equal to 0.642 meter I hat plus 0.766 meter j hat. Okay, so yun lang. 6, yeah. So proceed. So we have here, simplify. So 3 times negative 0.23. So that is negative 0.69 meter I hat. Tapos distribute 3 here. I-distribute mo natin si 3 dito sa each component. 3 times 0.09. So that is 0.27. So sorry, that is 27. 0.27 meter j hat. Again, distribute the 2 sa each term sa imong x, sa imong vector b. So 2 times 0.642. So that is 1.284 meter I hat plus distribute naman yung 2 sa 0.766. So 2 times 0.766, that is 1.532 meter j hat. And then combine like unit vectors. So combine mo ang I hat tapos j hat. So negative 0.69 plus 1.284. So that is equivalent to 0.594 meter I hat plus 0.27 plus 1.52 ay 532 meter. So that is 1.802 meters j hat. Okay, so this is your 3a plus 2b na expression. Okay, but if ever na sa problem mag-ingon siya na find also the magnitude and direction, so that's the time that you will use yung yung ganito na, so yung r nyo, so ganyan, so just have to use this for magnitude. Okay, tapos ito naman for direction. Okay, so you can use that one naman. Okay, so I think that's it. So that's all about vectors.